Nigeria reacts as 57-year-old Wike calls 65-year-old Fayose dear younger brother. That man is a confused human being in a viral video. Political elites gathered in Lagos on Saturday, November 15, as former Ekiti State Governor Fayose marked his 65th birthday with a celebration. Present in Nigeria's Commercial Nerve Center to celebrate with his political ally, Nyesom Wike, the FCC minister, spoke glowingly about Fayose. However, Wike attracted attention from internet users after addressing Fayose as his dear younger brother, despite the ex-Ekiti governor being older than him. Nyesom Wike, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), has sparked online reaction after calling Ayodele Fayose, a former governor of Ekiti State, his dear younger brother. Can you imagine? In his goodwill message, Wike said he described Fayose as a dependable friend and fearless political figure. Wike commended him for his loyalty, consistency, and commitment to his belief, saying these qualities have distinguished him in Nigerian politics. Acknowledging the top personalities who graced the occasion, Wike said, "Your Excellency, former President of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, Your Excellency, the Vice President of Nigeria, Your Excellency, the Governor of Ekiti State and your beloved wife, Your Excellencies, former governors that are here, the former Senate President," referring to Bukola Saraki, "my dear younger brother, the celebrant of today, and your very beautiful wife, distinguished senators and members of the House of Representatives, our dear leaders, particularly Otumba Fashawe, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen." Wike's description of Fayose as his dear younger brother elicited reactions from Nigerians on X. Professor Chidi Odikanduro, so as Governor Fayose turns 65, as Governor Wike, who is officially 58 years, called Governor Fayose his dear younger brother. Am I the only person who heard that? Zainab Fikwan says, same way we all heard, you are a fool. After a day, you denied it. Yes, so. I'm telling you, that man, he can't deny anything. He might say it was a slip of tongue. I say, it was a slip of tongue. Caller report says, I've been thinking, how is it possible for a 57-year-old man to be elderly to a 65-year-old man? December 13 will make him 58. Adam Naimeka says, I had to quickly check Wike's biography to see his age again. I concluded that he was probably blabbing, because he was always babbling most of the time. It is well. Meanwhile, at the event, Vice President Kashim Shettima eulogized Fayose, describing him as an uncommon Nigerian, and so be lying to people, distinguished by his courage, boldness, and unflinching honesty. The Vice President spoke just as Wike, Ekiti State Governor Biodun Oyebanji, former President Olusegun Obasanjo also hailed the celebrant. Shettima, who commended Fayose for his fearlessness, political consistency, and his unwavering courage, said those qualities have set him apart in Nigeria's political landscape. And in a birthday video shared on his Facebook account, Isaac congratulated his brother on turning 65, but wasted no time highlighting what he described as Ayo's spirit of selfishness and disregard for those who stood by him. Yes, so none of his family members were at that party. And he was even saying that when he dies, that his body belongs to Ekiti state local government, that nobody should go and bury him somewhere. He already has a place he wants to be buried, blah, 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 and all of that. Now, what kind of issue could be going on between him and his family, his brother, that they cannot resolve? It is well with them. Alaradi says, I think Wike was using that language to exaggerate how young Fayose looked like. Moreover, friendship is not by age, it's all about similar ideology. And if he's your friend, you would have said, my very good friend here, not saying your younger brother. It's misleading and it's very wrong. Olufemi Ogunsoashe said, you don't shy away now, or na slip of tongue. That's what I think, probably it's a slip of tongue. Abuja Patricia said, what do you expect from a serial liar? Ede Chukwudi says, yes, Wike may be saying the truth. Wike is not 57 to me. That may be his civil service age. That's another angle. Francis Gillette says, don't blame Wike, blame Beth. He says, yes, by looks, he is right. Atebitu says, effect of alcohol and drugs, no be small thing. Ademule says, because of pot of porridge, if the theory of stomach It is the theory of stomach infrastructure. Okay. Victor Williams says every reasonable man in Nigeria understands that Esomike is not well and he has drugs and ogogos to it, so I don't blame him when he says such. Atitaka says politically he could be his younger brother, but not in age. Again says he said the pure truth. Wike to me looks 75. Wow. Kancho says all the top politicians are clear old men. Just forget about the age they fixed. What about Peter Obi is claiming 64 years at that very old look and poor physique? Well, he is actually between 73 and 75. What do you mean Obi is 75? Are you joking? They all lied concerning their age. And none of them are telling us that Peter Obi is 73. For what? Because Wike isn't young as you both thought. With that age he fixed. Victor Samuel says, Nigeria, let's face what's before Nigeria. Let's not be dragging. The Ayo Fayose is dragging age. Now they drag age for Fayose. Atisa says, Ayo has the baby face as a natural inheritance from his progenitors. I know the father of His Excellency who looked younger than his age. Throughout his life of honesty, strong faith in God and selfless service to people in need. Coupled with that is the fact that Ayo Fayose was not given onto intoxicants and barbiturates like his son Wike. Happy to Peter the work, and you will live long like your dad and mom. Okay now. John Chidindu says Wike is right to call Fayose younger brother because Fayose has degraded himself before Wike politically. Remember what Fayose said about Wike when Wike was having political fracas in Rivers State with Fubara and many others? We don't remember. Why didn't you remind us? At Mohammed said that is Wike for you. Emmanuel says too much alcohol. Bishop Alazan said if it is Peter B that said this, now political talks like Mokiri and Co would have been up in hand with their destructive comments by now. Yes, so they would have said something. Falakbo says, I think Wike hasn't done anything wrong addressing Fayose as his younger brother. Considering the fact that both are Malians, the truth remains undiluted that the tons of weed Oga Wike has consumed, Fayose is still like a toddler. Mr. Minister ride on, even late fella is a learner. Emmanuel Kuma says, indeed yes, because that is his football and political age. And also says, Wike knows that he lied about his age. Wow. Oladeji says, those react, are they indeed faithful to Fayose or just to create unnecessary enmities between Wike and Fayose? Did Fayose complain? No. Why you? Sanusi says, Google in action. Ogundele says, Wike here and there, in matter no concern me, sha, man. Conquer Queen says, shey this man no fit go out without hiring shepe. He can't do. So, my listeners, don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.